Sati.
Aha, jsou tři soutoky, Gange, Amonia, Saraswati, nebo jen soutok?
And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was with some Vaishnavas. And that time, a great devotee from South India,
nějaký velký oddaný z Jižní Indie,
his name was Raghupati Upadhyay came.
Přišel nějaký ten velký oddaný, jmenuje se Raghupati Upadhyaya.
Did Dandavat Pranam to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Takže Dandavat Pánu Chaitanyanovi.
And our Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami ji, he wrote in Chaitanya Charitamrita.
Charitamrita napsal Kaviraj Goswami.
Asite ho kela Prabhur Charana Bandhan. When he entered, he did Dandavat Pranam to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu blessed him. How he blessed? Krishna Matirahu Bali Prabhura Vachan. Mahaprabhu blessed in a new style. What was the new style? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu blessed him. Your mind should always engrossed unto the lotus feet of Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. And after that, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told to Raghupati Upadhyay, you are great Vaishnava. I want to hear Hari Katha from your lotus mouth. Then Raghupati Upadhyay, he thought something, and after that he started to speak Harikatha. He told very nice slokas. How much nice our Rupa Goswami Pad, he wrote those slokas in his book in Padyavali. He mentioned what was the first slok? Strutima pare smriti mitare bharatamanya bhajantu bhavabhita ahamiha nandam bande yasyalinde parama brahma. Bhajantu bhavabhita means frightened by the fear of cycle of repeated birth and death. Some person following the instructions of the Shruti means Vedas, and some was reading the Smriti books, so many Smriti, Manu Smriti, Yajna, so many books, Dharma books. And Bharat Manni Bhajantu Bhavitya, some are following the instructions of Mahabharata and Bhagavad Gita. Why? By the frightened of the fear of cycle of repeated birth and death. But Raghupati Upadhyay is saying, I don't care what Vedas are saying, what the Smriti books are saying, what Bhagavad Gita is giving instructions, I don't care. Then what you do? You are devotee? You don't care about the Vedas? You don't care the Bhagavad Gita? I don't care. What you do? Ahamiha nandam bande. Every time I do Vandana of Nanda Maharaj, I remember to the Nanda Maharaj. I try to satisfy to Nanda Maharaj. If Nanda Maharaj will satisfy, then there is no difficulty to see Krishna. Because Sri Krishna, the Supreme Lord, resides or plays in the courtyard of Nanda Maharaj. He is living in the house of Nanda Maharaj. If I will make friendship with Nanda Maharaj, often I will go to the house of the Nanda Maharaj and I will see to Krishna. There is no difficulty. So for that purpose, I don't care of what Vedas are saying, what the Bhagavad Gita is saying, what Maharádž is saying. I try to satisfy to Nanda Maharaj.
Těšit Nandu Maharádže, no.
If he will satisfy,
Pokud
he will call me,
mě zavolá,
and if he allow me to come his house,
dovolí
then
přijmout
Supreme Lord is there.
domů, tak Krishna tam bude.
In this way,
Tímto způsobem
the Raghupatya Vadhyaya is teaching us,
nás Ragupati Padaya učí,
if you satisfy to the great devotees,
těšíte
no difficulty to see Krishna or no difficulty to get the eternal service of Supreme Lord
získat jeho službu
by the grace of the great devotees.
milostí velkých oddaných.
Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. Sri Krishna
Govinda Hare Murare He Nath Narayan Vasudeva.
He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. He Nath
Narayan Vasudeva. He Nath Narayan Vasudeva.
He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. He
Nath Narayan Vasudeva. He Nath Narayan Vasudeva.
Shri Shri Radha Gopinath Bhagavan ki jai. Sri Krishna is saying to the Arjuna,
Krishna říká Arjunovi,
what is my system for this reincarnation? He is saying, yam yam vapi smanan bhavam tyajantanti kalevaram tam tameveti konteya sada tad bhava bhavita. At the time of death,
v době smrti,
what we will think,
no, na co budeme myslet,
accordingly, our next birth is decided.
to je rozhodnuto o našem příštím zrození.
Means, our next birth is decided based on what we think at the time of death.
Tedy
Suppose one person is,
smrti,
at the time of death, the person is thinking, now I'm going to death, what will happen?
ta osoba takhle si
In my
říká,
house
že
there is a very nice
co
dog.
se stane,
Who will take care of the dog?
mám psa, kdo se
I'm
bude starat,
leaving this
můj
body.
dům,
And we will get next life of the dog.
v příštím životě budeme psem.
Someone is thinking about cat,
Kdo myslí na kočku,
then we will get
získat tělo kočky.
life of cat. Some person is thinking about this house.
Kdo myslí na svůj dům,
Who will take care of my house?
bude stát o můj dům,
Then he will become bird.
tak,
Person is thinking
bird,
bird, flying bird.
bird, tak,
And this, if any person is thinking about money,
někdo myslí na peníze,
I kept so many euros in my bank,
mám sám tolik
and I am
eur,
leaving this body. What will
co
happen?
se stane, že prostě
Then
tělo s
the
těma penězma
person will go to the snake body,
získá tělo hada,
according to Garuda Purana.
podle Garuda Purány.
So, Sri Krishna is saying,
Krishna říká,
if you don't want to come again in this world,
konec si vrátil do toho světa znovu,
In Bhagavad Gita,
Bhagavad Gita,
chapter number 8,
8. kapitola,
verse number 7, Sri Krishna is saying,
7. verš.
Tasmat sarvesu kalesu mam anusmara yuddhacha. If you don't want to come again in this world, this world is full of suffering.
Který plný
If you
utrpení,
don't want suffering,
chceš trpět,
if you want to come in my dham, in my eternal services,
věčné
so
služby,
every time
každé
you remember me
myslí na
and
mě,
do your duty.
plň svoji povinnost.
Both things. For Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying same thing.
Pan Četna říká,
Khaite suite jatha tatha nam loy des kal niyam nahi sarva siddhi hoy. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying, at the time of eating,
slyšíš,
at the time of walking,
chodíš,
sitting,
sedíš,
every time you
každé
chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra,
opakuje Hare Krishna
or
Mahamantra,
you remember to Krishna
on myslí na Krishnu,
and do your duties.
plň své povinnosti.
Suppose when we will wake up
Když vstaneme,
early morning 4 o'clock
4
or
hodiny,
11 o'clock,
nebo 11,
anytime,
kdykoliv.
so we should chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. And after that, we are going to take bath.
Tam se
And I'm taking
koupeme,
bath. While they're taking bath, we should chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. After taking bath, I'm putting tilak and doing sandhya. You know, at the time of sandhya, you have to chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Suppose you are offering bhoga to Thakurji.
při obětování bhogy,
If you go through the book, How to Worship the Supreme Lord, when you are offering bhoga, you are uttering the mantra, Gaur mantra, Gaur Gatri, this thing, but you have to chant last 3 times. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. After that, when you are taking prasadam,
když jíte,
and you are singing the glories, the Mahaprasadi Govindana. After that, you have to chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. After that, you are running to the job or your business. When you are starting your car or bike, when you are starting the car, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram. In the office, when you are starting your
kanceláři,
job,
začínáte
suppose
pracovat,
you are writing something or you are doing something, or you are selling something, before that you have to chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Or you are feeling some thirsty, you are finding water. When you will take water,
pijete
before
vodu,
taking water, you have to chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. In this way, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying, every time you chant,
Pan Četna říká, že kdykoliv zpíváte,
if you suppose you cannot chant, you remember to Krishna. Sri Krishna is saying same thing. Tasmat sarvesu kalesu mam anusmara yuddhacha. You do your duty,
dělej svoji činnost,
but
povinnosti,
with remembering myself.
zároveň myslí na mě.
When you will do your duty by remembering Krishna,
Budeš dělat,
then he will go to Krishna's Šríla,
Krishna.
Krishna Dham. Sri Krishna Bhagavan ki.
Jai.
In Bhagavad Gita, Sri Krishna is saying,
Bhagavad Gita říká Pan Krishna,
chapter number 8,
8. kapitola,
verse number 5.
5. verš.
Ant kale ch mamev smanantyakta kalevra. In any person or any devotee is leaving the body
Pouští tělo,
by remembering myself,
myslí na
then
mě,
directly he will come in my
přijde ke mně
Golok Dham Vrindavan.
do Kadámu Vrindavan.
This is the general rules
To je obecné pravidlo
for repeating cycle birth, death.
jako pustit
In Varaha Puran, there is Varaha Puran written by Sri Krishna Devan Vyasdev. In that Puran,
v Puráně.
Sri Krishna is saying,
Krishna říká,
Bhatadi jadi doshena mad bhakta mam nacha smaret. By any cause,
kýmkoliv
if suppose one person is
někdo
doing Hari Bhajan whole life,
dělá Hari Bhajan celý život,
chanting, doing arti, offering bhoga,
to je Bogu,
and so many things, reading Bhagavad Gita, hearing Hari Katha,
kata, poslouchá,
so many things is doing in his life or her life.
to dělá celý
And
život.
by chance, at the time of death,
A
suppose his
pokud se
throat
stane,
shocked,
že nemůže v čase smrti
And
japovat,
that person is feeling
svaté jméno, je,
breathless, and how he will remember at the time?
tak co bude dělat teda?
That person is trying to take breathe. How that person will can remember the Krishna?
Tak může vzpomínat na Krishna.
Or a person at the time of death
Nebo osoba v okamžiku smrti
become unconscious.
je bezvědomý.
In unconscious mind, how that person will remind the Krishna? Or at the time of, before time of death,
Před okamžikem smrti
the person, the doctor put him in the ventilator in
se
ICU.
pojí na ventilátor,
Then how is that person will remember to Krishna?
bude myslet na Krishnu.
Or you are in such a pain,
Nebo je v takové
immense
jako
pain, you can't remember to
nemůžete
Krishna.
myslet na Krishnu.
And what will happen with you? Sri Krishna is saying.
Co se stane, říká Krishna.
Because he is kind like of ocean,
Je milostí jako
he will
oceán.
think, that devotee, whole life, he was serving me, chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, offering bhoga to me, and hearing Hari Katha, reading Bhagavad Gita. But is this time he cannot
Ale v tento
remember.
okamžik nemůže na mě vzpomínat.
The Sri Krishna is saying,
Krishna říká,
what will have? Aham smarami mad bhakto. That devotee can't remember to Krishna. Krishna is saying,
nemůže mi
I remember to that devotee.
Já vzpomínám na toho
I
daného,
will go to that devotee
já k němu přijdu.
and I will take him to the dham. Because whole life he was chanting and singing and serving to the Vaishnavas.
Sloužil a Vajšnavu sloužil.
So, general rule,
To je obecné
that
pravidlo,
if you will chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra while
Krishna má mantru,
time of death, then you will go to the realm
půjdeme ke
of Krishna. If any person is thinking at the time of death worldly things, he will come in this world again.
Myslí někdo
But
na jiné
in a
věci,
special
do toho života,
case,
do toho
if a
světa,
person is loving to Krishna, serving to Krishna whole life,
odevzdán Krishna
and
celý život,
anyhow or any circumstances,
jakýmkoliv
the
okamžiku,
person or the devotee can't remember to Krishna, the
může
Krishna will
okamžiku
come to him.
myslet na Krishna, tak
In
Krishna
Varaha
na
Puran,
něho přijde.
Sri Krishna is saying himself, I will
říká
go to the devotee, I will take him to the
Varaha Puráně, že přijde a daným a vezmu ho se k sobě.
Sri Radhe 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 Sri Radhe 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 Sri Radhe 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 Sri Radhe Radhe Sri Radhe Radhe Radhe, 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 Radhe Radhe Radhe, Sri Radhe Radhe Radhe, Radhe Radhe Radhe, Sri Radhe Radhe Radhe, Radhe Radhe Radhe, Sri Radhe 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 Radhe, Radhe Radhe Radhe, O Radhe Radhe Radhe, Jai Radhe Radhe Radhe,
Radhe Radhe Radhe, Shri Radhe Radhe Radhe,
Radhe Radhe Radhe, Jai Radhe Radhe Radhe,
Radhe Radhe Radhe, Shri Radhe Radhe Radhe,
Radhe Radhe Radhe, Jai Radhe Radhe Radhe, Radhe Radhe Radhe, Radhe Radhe Radhe, Radhe Radhe, Jai Radhe Radhe Radhe, Jai Ho. Radhe Radhe, Jai Radhe Radhe Radhe, Radhe Radhe Radhe, Radhe Radhe Radhe, Radhe Radhe Radhe, Jai Radhe Radhe Radhe, 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 Jai Radhe Radhe Radhe, Radhe Radhe Radhe, Jai Radhe Radhe Radhe, Radhe Radhe Radhe, Radhe Radhe Radhe,
बरसाने वाली श्री राधा रानी की
Sri Krishna is not
Krishna
thankless person. Sri Krishna is not
nevděčný,
ungrateful person. He is very kind.
velmi
For
laskavý
that purpose, the person who
osoba,
loves to Krishna,
která miluje
Krishna
Krishnu,
loves to that person.
tak on miluje jí.
For that purpose, Sri Krishna is saying, at the time of death, if you
To je řečeno.
suppose you are loving to Krishna whole life, you are
celý
chanting
život.
Hare Krishna Mahamantra whole life,
Hare
you are
Krishna,
offering bhoga whole life, you are
Hare
singing and dancing and
Zvlášť tančí.
hearing Harikatha whole life. But at that time of death, if you
A v okamžiku
cannot
smrti,
remember to Krishna, that
když
Krishna will
je
come
na
to you.
Krishnu, on bude myslet na tebe.
Another thing I want to say, this is for personal.
To je
If any family member
nějaký člen rodiny
is going to die. At
zemře,
that time, what should we do?
co s ní co dělat?
Or any friend circle,
Nějaký
or
přítel,
any relative is going to die, then what should we do? I want to say this thing from Garuda Purana.
tak řeknu něco z Garuda Purána.
Before that, I want to
Předtím
hear
chci slyšet,
what is your views, or if any question that you can ask
předtím nějaké otázky, jestli máte.
about what I told from Bhagavad Gita.
No, to jsem
What is
řekl
the
z
system of
Bhagavad
Krishna?
Gita,
Or any question.
nebo cokoliv. I've been wondering about one thing. Sometimes we see that devotees do some bhajan and practice or something, even for quite some time. After some time, something happens and they become like skeptical and become like materialistic, rationalists. From bhakti, they descend to the level of jnana. And it happened to several devotees, several people I knew. And it's kind of, I don't know really what happens. What is the reason? Maybe they just run out of their sukriti, or they did some aparat. I don't know exactly. Could you say something about this? Až potom možná, nebo on, no, jakože některý odaný vlastně jsou, jakože se jakoby přestanou fungovat na úrovni bhakti, ale stanou se takovými jakože racionalisty nebo skeptiky. A co vlastně to k tomu vede?
In Adi Puran,
Puráně
Sri Krishna is saying
Sri Krishna říká,
answer of your question.
odpovídá na tuto otázku.
Sri Krishna is saying Siddhi bhavati va neti sansayo achyuta sevinam. A person is serving to Krishna,
Osoba slouží Krishna,
a person is doing bhajan of Krishna,
bhajan Krishny,
he or she maybe get perfection or not. There is some doubt.
dokonalosti nebo ne, to je určitá pochybnost.
But Sri Krishna says, nisansayastu, there is no doubt.
A není pochyb o tom,
Tad bhakta paricharjarat bhatmanam. If any person is serving to the Vaishnavas,
někdo slouží Vaishnavům,
there is no doubt
tak není pochybnost,
that devotee can't change his path.
že vlastně nemůže se jako změnit jeho cesta,
That devotee can't fall down.
nemůže poklesnout,
That devotee can't leave the bhajan.
nemůže opustit bhajan svůj.
Sri Krishna saying himself
To
in
sám
Adi Puran.
říká sám pan Krishna.
Suppose I am chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra.
Zpíváme Krishna Mahamantra,
So try to satisfy to any great Vaishnava like Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, Prabhupada. You chant for their satisfaction.
dělám to pro jejich uspokojení
Then
nějakých oddaných, jako
Supreme Lord think,
tak pan Krishna
this is not my devotee, this is devotee of my devotee.
řekne, to není můj oddaný, to je oddaný mého
And Krishna
oddaného.
will catch us
A takhle
every time. He will hold us.
nás bude držet,
We can't fall down.
nemůžeme poklesnout.
In Adi Puran, Sri Krishna saying. In Bhagavad Gita, in Srimad Bhagavatam,
Bhagavatam,
Sri Krishna is saying to Uddhava,
říká pan Krishna Uddhavovi,
Mad Bhakta Puja Bhyadika. If any person is worshipping me
nějaká osoba mě uctívá,
and another person is worshipping to my devotee,
někdo jiný uctívá mého daného,
the worship of my devotee
uctívání mého
is
daného,
better than my worship.
lepší než uctívání mě samotného.
So we have to do our sadhana.
Vedením velkých daných.
Suppose we are putting tilak.
Například si děláme tilak,
You are chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra.
kupujeme
Then you think, my Gurudev
a myslíme,
or any
Gurudev,
great Vaishnava
to je velký oddaný,
will be satisfied.
bude
I'm
spokojený
chanting
s
every day.
naším japu.
So if any person is directly doing bhajan of Krishna,
přímo bhajan Krishna,
then there is some doubt
tak může být
that
určitá
person
pochybnost,
can
jestli
get
ta osoba
perfection or not.
dosáhne
But
dokonalosti
if
nebo
any
ne.
person is doing, serving to the Vaishnavas,
Pokud slouží
doing
Vaishnavům,
bhajan under the guidance of the
dělá bhajan pod
Vaishnavas
vedením
or great Vaishnav,
velkých vadaných,
never that devotee can fall down.
tak nemůže nikdy poklesnout.
So, you got your answer, Prabhuji?
Well, that would mean that happened to someone like this, that he was not serving the great devotee. If that happened to him, or I don't know, what is the explanation?
Without surrendering ourselves to the devotees, it is very difficult to remain in this spiritual life.
Bez toho odevzdání se velkému
Because Maya is
danému
so powerful.
je velice obtížné zůstat v duchovním životě, protože Maya je velmi silná.
If you are keeping yourself under the shelter of the devotees, then Krishna will save you. Krishna will hold every time.
Se udržíme v útočišti velkého daného, tak nám Krishna bude něco.
Anybody else? Any question?
Má někdo jiný nějakou otázku?
So, I'm saying that if you think that you are going to die, at that time you start to remember Krishna
Když
or
cítíte,
chant
že zemřete,
Hare Krishna Mahamantra.
začnete, že myslet na Krishnu a
But there is one another condition. If any person
ještě
is saying that
podmínka,
his family member is going to die,
když nějaká osoba vidí, že i
what
členy
is our
rodiny
duty?
se
What is
chystá
the
zemřít,
duty
jaká
of
je
devotee?
povinnost oddaného.
In Garuda Purana,
Garuda Puráně
Supreme Lord Narayan is saying to the Garudaji,
Narayan říká Garuda Devovi,
Saligram Sila Toyam Ya Pivet Bindu Matram. If any person is going to die,
se někdo
give Charanamrit to that person.
čaranámitu mu dát.
So that person never he did bhajan of the Krishna, never he did Dandot Pranam to Krishna. But if that person will get the Charanamrit,
A pokud dostane čaranámitu,
he will not come again in this world.
tak se už do tohoto světa
Supreme
nevrátí.
Lord Narayan is saying to the Garuda,
To říká nejvyšší pan Narayan Garudovi.
if you have no Charanamrit,
Pokud nemáš čaranámitu,
then what he will do?
co uděláš?
Priyana kale
Na konci života.
yasaste diyate tulsi dalam. Then give tulsi leaf
Tak mu dej tulsi, když nemáš čaranámitu.
in his mouth, in her mouth, or put tulsi leaf on his head,
Položit mu tulsi lístek na hlavu,
or his or her chest, anywhere.
na hru.
You touch the tulsi leaf.
Dotknout se ho lístkem tulsi,
That person will not come again in this world.
osoba se nevrátí do toho světa.
Suppose you have no Charanamrit
Pokud nemáš ani čaranámitu,
or no tulsi leaf,
nemáš ani
then what you will do?
co uděláš?
Give or touch the wood, dry wood of the tulasi,
Dotknout se ho suchým dřevem
that
tulasi.
person. Suppose grandfather is going to die, grandmother is going to die, or any family member or any friend circle person is going to die. Give this. If you have no Charanamrit,
Pokud nemáš čaranámitu,
no tulsi leaf,
ani tulsi,
you have no the dry wood of the tulasi,
suché dřevo
then
tulasi,
give the dust of the pot of the tulasi.
hlínu od tulasi.
By that, the person will get emancipation.
Tak to bude ta osoba osvobozena.
Supreme Lord Narayan is saying to the Garuda,
To říká nejvyšší pan Narayan Garudovi.
soil of the tulsi leaf or tulsi pot, dust of the tulsi pot, you give to that person. Put here or here or here, anywhere.
Kdykoliv dotek vlastně přijde do toho kontaktu s tulasí, tak je pro ně příznivý.
Then, in this way, you will be a great devotee because you saved to one person. That person will not come again in this world. Go to the Supreme Krishna's house. Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare He Nath Narayan Vasudeva Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare
He Nath Narayana Vasudeva
Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare He Nath Narayan Vasudeva
Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare
He Nath
Narayana Vasudeva
He Nath Narayan Vasudeva He Nath Narayan Vasudeva He
Nath Narayana Vasudeva He Nath Narayana Vasudeva
He Nath Narayan Vasudeva He Nath Narayan Vasudeva He
Nath Narayana Vasudeva He Nath Narayana Vasudeva
He Nath Narayan Vasudeva He Nath Narayan Vasudeva He
Nath Narayana Vasudeva He Nath Narayana Vasudeva
Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare He Nath Narayan Vasudeva
Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare He Nath Narayana Vasudeva
Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare He Nath Narayan Vasudeva
Krishna Govinda Hare Murari He Nath Narayana Vasudeva.
Suppose one person is going to die,
Někdo
and you have no charanamrit,
zemře, nebo chystá se zemřít, nemá
you have no tulsi
je
leaf,
tulsi,
you have no tulsi wood,
je tulsi dřevo,
you have no soil of the tulsi pot,
máte ani
then what you will do?
víno od tulsi, co uděláte?
Then sit near of that person
Tak se posaďte k té osobě,
and start to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra.
zaspívá Hare Krishna Mahamantra,
By hearing Hare Krishna Mahamantra, you will go to the dham.
tak odejde do Vrindavan.
If
Pokud
you have no charanamrita,
nemáte ani čanametu,
you have no tulsi leaf,
lístek tulasi,
no dry wood of the tulsi,
je suché dřevo tulasi,
no soil of the
ani hlínu od tulasi,
tulsi pot,
květináče od tulasi.
and you have no time to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra.
Nemáte čas zpívat Hare Krishna
Then what you will do?
Mahamantru, co uděláte?
Then open your mobile phone
Otevřete mobilní
and
telefon,
just find out
najdete
the Mahamantra of Prabhupada
Mahamantru
and
Prabhupada
Mahamantra great devotee and keep your phone in near of his ear.
a tomu nech poštěte do
By
ucha.
hearing the voice, divine voice of the Prabhupada,
Božský hlas Prabhupády
you will go to the Golok Dham.
do Golokadhámu.
In this way, you can save to others by
Můžete zachránit
circle of death.
jiné z samsáry.
In our mat,
V našem matu
there is the system.
je způsob,
If any devotee is going to die,
nějaký oddaný blíží k smrti,
so our devotees are mat, they go to the devotee. And they put, Prabhuji, take Charanamrit.
přijmu černámrty,
And this is the Tulasi, take Tulasi.
vezmu si
They will
tulasi,
Tulasi take. And they will put the dry Tulasi wood chest of the devotee.
a na hroď mu položí suchý dřevo tulasi,
And they will put the soil of the Tulasi pot on his head or her head.
tináče tulasi, mu dají na hlavu.
And sometime devotee keep this Tulasi pot near of that person.
A někdy tu tulasi postaví
And they
poblíž
start
té
kirtan.
osoby a začnou kirtan.
In India we do in this way.
To v Indii děláme.
Everything that person is getting. Kirtan, Tulsi
Má
leaf,
vlastně má
soil of the Tulsi,
Všechno.
wood of Tulsi, everything.
prospekt těch všech věcí dohromady.
In one more condition.
Ještě jedna podmínka.
The person, when you reach there, the person dead. Then what you will do?
Už tam osoba zemřela, co uděláte?
If you go through Hari Bhakti Vilas,
A v Hari Bhakti Vilase
Sanatana Goswami is saying,
Sanatana
a
Goswami
person
říká,
become dead.
ta osoba, když už je
After
mrtvá,
death,
po smrti,
you give Tulsi leaf.
potom jí
You
věnujete
give Tulsi wood to that person. You give Charanamrita to that person.
tyhle ty věci, už mrtvé osoby
Even in
dáte,
death, he will not come again in this
tak
world.
se navrátí do tohoto světa.
This is the glory of the Tulasi.
To je sláva tulasi.
One devotee in India,
Je oddaný v Indii,
he gave instruction
poučil
to his daughter and son.
dceru a syna.
If I will die,
Zemřu,
you don't do anything. Just call
zavolejte
to the mat
matu,
and they will come,
oni
they will
přijdou,
do everything.
nic neudělají, nic nedělejte sami.
Then when afterward the person, morning he did Mangalarati,
Ta osoba udělala ráno
after that
mangalarati,
he opened the bhoga,
obětoval
he
Bohu,
took Charanamrita,
a černámritu,
and after that he did Dandavat Pranam
složil dandavat,
to the Thakurji
takový
and laying down, whatever. Then this come, oh father, father is dead, father now.
a on opustil tělo v tom okamžiku.
And they called to us.
Nás
We
zavolali,
went there. We gave him bath and we put tilaks
koupali, dali jsme
and we
tilak,
gave him Charanamrit,
černámritu,
tulsi leaves
tulsi,
and one the
girlandu,
garland of Subla Krishna,
našeho pána Krišna.
give everything, and we took him with Sankirtan to the Kirtana ground.
A Sankirtanem jsme ho odvezli na ghát,
So
nesli spíš, polovací ghát.
in the time of death,
Jako
you
smrti,
remember to Krishna
vzpomínáte na Krišna.
or and very nice thing. Our Guru Varga is very,
Guru Varga.
they are very brainy. They put Tulsi mala here. You know? If you will go to die, Tulsi is here. No need to give. If any person is giving death, that's good. Another, we have Tulsi.
Yeah,
We will not
tulsi
come
vlastně už
again
máme
this
na
world.
krku. Vlastně,
Because
musíme
we have
pořád-
Tulsi mala. Hare Krishna. Tomorrow morning, when we are leaving this place?
I think around 8:45 or 9 or something.
What is the departure time of train?
I don't know. I left the ticket on your table and now I see it's not there. So I have to look into my mobile.
So tomorrow we are leaving. We are going to
Vienna.
Vienna.
But we are coming back on 1st of July.
First.
Yeah.
Od 1. července
července.
bude program ještě s Maharádžem.
Tak.
At that time, we will do program here. Yes.
She already promised it.
Huh?
She already promised it.
Already announced.
No, we will fulfill your promise. Yes, Raghu Prabhu, chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Take this kartals.
Bhakti Vichár Goswami Maharaj ki
Jai.
Jai. Narasimha Maharaj ki
Jai.
It's a little late, so we have to put the sound level down.
Due to the neighbors. Yeah. Grunts. Побався. Здесь полупорядок.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Krishna
Gaur Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Gaur Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo. पतित पावन श्री गुरु महाराज की जय, जगत गुरु श्री प्रभुपाद की जय, गुरु वर्ग गण की जय, श्रीमन नित्यानंद गौरांग महाप्रभु की जय, श्री गौर सुंदर भगवान की जय, श्री श्री राधा गोपीनाथ भगवान की जय, श्री बलदेव सुभद्रा जगन्नाथ भगवान की जय, सर्व विघ्न विनाशन का नृसिंह भगवान की जय, माधव तोषणी वृंदा देवी की जय, समागत भक्त वृंद की जय, श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय, गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि बोल।
जय अखिल भारत श्री चैतन्य प्रभु महाराज, परम पूज्य पात्र ब्रजाचार्य जी विष्णु महाराज की जय, समस्त पूज्य वैष्णव भक्त वृंद की जय, गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि बोल।